so lucky to have someone I'm so afraid of losing. You are my once-in-a-lifetime person, and more than a soulmate, you are a literal piece of my soul.
I've imagined this moment about 1,000,000 times.
You make me strive to be the best version of myself because I want to make you truly proud of me in everything that I do.
From the first time that I saw your face, covered in linen and light, you were a moment of grace, almost too good for my eyes. If this is a dream, then don't wake me up from this beautiful, wonderful thing they call love. If this is a dream, then don't wake me up from this beautiful, wonderful thing they call love.
We're gathered here today to witness the celebrating the joining of Garrett and Brittany in a sacred institution of marriage. Today, they will affirm their bond to each other. Garrett and Brittany are standing before you today because they have decided to join their lives together. After today, Garrett and Brittany will not just be a couple, they'll be a family held together by love and devotion.
Just look at me, I'll look at you. Forget the world now, it's just us two. If this is a dream, then don't wake me up from this beautiful, wonderful thing.
Garrett and Brittany, today you are not only promising yourselves to each other, but you're also committing to be strong for each other, to support and protect each other through all the challenges that you will face in life.
Garrett, I don't know if I've said this in as many words before, but when I was younger, I stayed in relationships that were unhealthy because I was afraid of walking through life alone and without a partner. When I was a laughable 26 years old, I remember emphatically telling Mom that I didn't think I was likely to meet someone I could truly call mine. That by the time I met someone, we'd have to wait years to get to know each other, and if I ever got to have kids with them, it would be decidedly in my geriatric years. It seems so silly to say that now, because I truly would have waited lifetimes for you. And as it turns out, I did meet my person. I met you the very next week.
Brittany, I've known I was going to marry you since October 18th, 2019. So early in our relationship, yet I was so sure of you. Now here we are, almost 5 years later, exactly where I knew we'd be. I see these vows not as a promise, but as a life that I will cherish and honor.
I am so lucky to have someone I'm so afraid of losing. I have truly found someone that I can say without a shadow of a doubt loves me endlessly, will support me through anything.
We hear all the time that marriage is a 50-50 endeavor, but I don't see it that way. You may not be able to give 50, and in those moments, I promise you to give you the rest. You may have 20, I'll give you my 80. There will always be 100. I will be by your side, whether we are walking or running, and I can't wait for this next chapter in life.
I've never known any other love like yours, so pure and unyielding. I knew you would give me the shirt off your back without a second thought. You are my once-in-a-lifetime person, and more than a soulmate, you are a literal piece of my soul.
I promise to always be your best friend. I can't promise to solve all your problems, but I do promise that you'll never have to follow them alone. You make me strive to be the best version of myself because I want to make you truly proud of me in everything that I do. I promise to always cuddle you when you're going to bed, as it may just be your favorite thing in the world. Secondly, I promise you can always warm your cold hands and feet up on me, as you always do, even if it drives me insane. Lastly, and probably most importantly, I promise to always make sure that you are properly caffeinated, because despite my best efforts to stay in bed in the morning, nothing brings me more joy than watching you light up to a simple and sometimes not delicious cup of coffee. I love you more than life itself, and I can say without a shadow of a doubt that my heart is indeed bigger.
Garrett, because of you, I know exactly what it means to have a partner. I cannot wait to experience every one of life's milestones with you, to watch you become a father, to grow old together, and to never stop in our mutual relentless pursuit and having fun. I love you.
I love you.
Do you, Garrett, take Brittany to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you take Garrett to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer, for poorer, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
I do.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Garrett, you may kiss the bride.
Sweet.
Welcome to the beautiful wedding of Brittany and Garrett. Growing up with Brittany has been one of the best blessings of my life. Through it all, she's been my best friend. She has such a generous heart, and I have always admired her. When Garrett came into her life, I immediately knew he was something special. From the very beginning, I saw how easily they brought out the best in each other. In fact, they were immediately inseparable.
I have been friends with this guy for a decade, but it's felt so much more. We have been through everything together. And this was the first person in my life that showed me what it was like to just have fun and just be human. And I can't thank him enough for being in my life.
That was Garrett's platonic relationship for about 4 years. We shared bedroom walls. There was a time where it was impossible to get Garrett to do small things like clean his room. Now Garrett pretty much spends every waking moment working. He is trying to become great. I believe that there's no greater inspiration than a really beautiful woman that loves you.
I remember when I was living in Boston and you called me talking about this guy you met. You said, oh, we're really clicking and I would love him. The only catch, he lived in North Carolina. Fast forward 6 months or so, she says, oh, by the way, remember that guy? Yeah, he's moving to California to move into my old bedroom at my parents' house.
Brittany's someone who always goes above and beyond, but what truly sets her apart is her selflessness and her unwavering spirit of helping others. Now, she's beside her perfect partner, Garrett, and I see the same qualities reflected in him and his family.
Garrett, thank you for giving Brittany the love, loyalty, and respect she deserves. I've never seen her happier than she is with you.
And then Brittany came along, but you are the most amazing addition.
So Brittany, thank you for coming into my brother's life. He really needed you.
And Garrett, I am envious of you because even though I grew up with her, you get to grow old with her.